Ayo, Ashleigh Monet here. It has been far too long since the last round of corrupt coloring, and I am feeling pleasantly dark this week. So you know what, let's go for it. I have a new book to dabble in this week. It's called Cozy Date. And it's just a bunch of cute little animals on innocent dates, but oh, they won't look so innocent once I get through with them. But enough of me talking, let's jump right in and corrupt some coloring pages. Okay, let's jump in, and as always, we're going to warm up with a normal, happy, non-corrupt page. You know, just to get the juices flowing. I chose this page because I kind of couldn't visualize a way this one could be corrupt, and maybe that's just because this is 100% the kind of cozy date that I'd enjoy. A sweet little round of ice skating with a frozen beverage. Well, actually, maybe hot cocoa would make more sense than something frozen when you're outside in the cold. Someone didn't think this through. But I also love that it's a little winter scene. Like, I've definitely found that when it comes to weather, I am rarely satisfied. There's maybe a week or two in spring and in autumn where I'm like, yes, the weather is perfect today. Otherwise, I'm just wishing for the opposite of what I have. So as I currently sweat from every crevice in my body in this scorching summer heat, I'm of course fantasizing about a cozy winter day like this, with snow coming down all around me. Now, of course, after a month of dealing with the snow, I'll be back to dreaming about the warm sunshine. The grass is always greener on the other side, am I right? But yeah, I just want to go really classic and picturesque winter with this scene. We have a sweet hippo and a crocodile as our little cozy couple for this page. Picking the right green for the crocodile was easy, but I wanted the hippo to be a light purple, and lord, despite my ridiculous collection of hundreds of markers, I just do not have a good pastel purple in the bunch. Like, they all come out so much darker on paper. Oh well. Moving on to the details now. I debated what to make these drinks because, again, once I really got to thinking about it, they didn't make sense. What frozen drink are you going to have when you ice skate? A milkshake? A slushie? I just went with coffee because that's my favorite ice drink. After all, this is supposed to be a date I'd enjoy, and my ideal date would probably involve coffee. And y'all know I like matchy-matchy stuff, so in a move that some people might find boring, I made the green crocodile's outfit darker shades of green, and the purple hippo's outfit a darker shade of purple. If that offends you, just wait until you see me do a strictly black and gray snowman. Next, I like to go in and add shadows all over everything, you know, for a little bit of dimension. And I'm feeling like these two characters need names, like they're just so precious. And I swear my first instinct in coming up with character names is always to go with an alliteration, which used to annoy me about myself. But you know what? I'm done fighting it. I'm embracing it. So what if we did Hannah the hippo and Colby the crocodile? Oh, that's cute. And of course, to complete the page, it's juicy highlight time. Ah, crap, how did I miss the tree trunk? Oh, I nailed that. Not gonna lie, I feel like I might have taken the highlights too far on this page, but you know what? There's no turning back now. Let me just clean up the line work and voila! First page, done and done. It's simple, it's cute, we had fun, but it's not exactly what this video is about. Let's get to corrupting. Ah, yes. This one will do nicely. A sweet little date in the park, admiring nature. He's the photographer, she's the artist. But of course, we wouldn't be here if I didn't see something darker here. This whole idea came from 3 details, all on this bear. Camera, shaggy hair, circle around the eye. I'm sorry, but I see Jeffrey Dahmer. I just had to draw in more of that hair, turn this circle into his iconic glasses, put him in a button-up t-shirt and some jeans, give him a crazy little expression, and to really drive it home, you know what? He's gonna have a little duffel bag down here with his tool of choice, a power drill. Can't lie though, I was stumped on how to work in this sweet little artist koala girl. I mean, we all know Jeffrey wasn't exactly involved with girls. I decided I could turn her into a him, specifically a cop, and use the hat to cover up the bow. And now maybe he's not drawing, he's taking a report. Yeah. And of course, some dialogue bubbles because there will be some banter between these two. Out of the gate, I wanted to start with my paint markers to cover all the old illustration lines that need to disappear, but I don't know what was going on with all of my sets. Like, no matter which one I used, I felt like I was not getting good coverage, even with a coat of white underneath. This took layers upon layers upon layers before I had reasonable coverage. Meanwhile, I'm literally sitting around watching paint dry. Oh, and it's always weird to find drawing irregularities like this. The koala is missing a lower torso / upper legs. Let's fix that. Let me also fix this eye. And look, now they're talking. Jeffrey says,
"Please just come inside my apartment and let me take a few pictures of you."
Meanwhile, our cop friend says,
"Jeffrey, I'm literally investigating men who have gone home with you and disappeared."
And honestly, even though the cop was kind of an afterthought in this scenario, I actually really like it because it kind of represents the case. The police work in the Dahmer case was so sloppy and half-assed, and that's why he got away with so much. I mean, he might as well have been inviting one to his apartment with an open duffel bag containing a murder weapon in plain sight. Well, here it is. I love this one so much. The little Dahmer bear came together even better than I had envisioned. I love the little nighttime park scene happening. Yeah, we're off to a good start. Let's find another now. Ooh, I see something here. A sweet little bike ride down a cheerful bike path with some ice cream? Nay. Instead, these animals are going to be biking through a dark, spooky forest. And the poor little hedgehog, well, he has no clue that the ice cream was a trap, luring him into a false sense of security. Meanwhile, our fox has some evil plans for him. Look at this bike basket filled with all sorts of sinister items. Okay, they're kind of hard to see right now, but there's going to be some rope, some gloves, and a sharp pair of scissors. Dun, dun, dun. So this time, I layered lots of white where I needed the old lines covered first. Then while that was drying, I went to town with my markers. This background was ultimately pretty similar to the last, kind of just trying to do that dark forest / park at night vibe. I did go for a nice blood red on that bike, though. Okay, I saved the paint markers for last, and I struggled getting this tree to blend with the parts that had already been done in marker. Like, maybe it's easier to start with the paint marker colors and match those with a marker instead of the other way around because I have so many more markers than I have paint markers. I don't know. And somehow I managed to not record the entire process of cleaning up the line work, but hey, time for some dialogue. And it's just the hedgehog, and he's saying very nervously,
"You really live all the way out here?"
Poor little guy is miles away from any help, no one around to hear his screams. Anyways, a couple of juicy highlights, and another one bites the dust. Here's hoping this scene doesn't end the way it would in a blockbuster horror flick. That little hedgehog, he just doesn't deserve it. But I love this page too, and it was really fun. Okay, we've got time for one more. No. Oh, come on. This one is begging for it. I mean, who goes on a date in a cave, or rather enters a cave at all without considering at least once, What if I die in here? I debated adding some sort of spooky creature monster attacking them, like the Descent kind of vibe. But this sweet little kitty has her back completely turned to this dog, and the idea of him creeping up behind her, wielding a pickaxe, just spoke to me more. It's very Jack Torrance of him. Wendy, darling, light of my life. Anyways, coloring this one was definitely on the easier side, but it was still fun, especially those little gemstone clusters in this cave. I went bright and fun with those. We're going pink, we're going purple, we're going blue. But for the cave itself, I kind of just worked in layers of gray, darker grays towards the back of the cave and lighter toward the front. The very back is going to be black, but I always save that for last because you do not want to use any other color and accidentally touch even the tiniest bit of black, like it'll smudge like crazy and ruin everything. Trust me, I've done it way too many times. So instead, I'm going to focus on coloring the dog. I don't really know why, but I felt he should be like a creamy white with little brown spots. I'm really trying to analyze that decision. I don't think I've ever encountered a brown spotted dog that I thought was murderous. So why I chose that remains a mystery, I suppose. But the cat, she'll be orange. And now I have definitely noticed that I have a tendency to make my cats orange tabbies a lot. Almost every time I do a cat, I just do an orange tabby. And I don't know why. I'm not any more fond of orange tabbies than any other cat. Maybe they're just more fun for me to color? I don't know. Another mystery. Anyways, let's finally do all this black. Finish off that pickaxe. Add some shadows to everything. Fix some of these lines. Let there be light. And of course, these crystals all need some serious sparkle highlights. And with that, this one is a wrap. A date I would never want to find myself on. Stuck in a cave, axe to my back. No, thank you. I really do love the colors of this one, though. But that's that. Let's take a look back at the before and afters. Oh, that part is just so fun. Ooh, I really like those. This was a really fun week. I do want to mention the giveaway from last week. The 5 winners have been chosen at random. Well, mostly. Okay. I used a random number generator, but what I found is it always does somewhere in the range. It never picks the first person. And I did say the early bird gets the worm. So I went ahead and chose the first one, and that was the very first submission that came through. And that was Opal Pearl. She wanted the Conjoined Twins print, the Goth Girl Summer sticker set, and as far as stickers go, the Summer Gwenny, the pink plushie Carl, and the purple plushie Carl. And then also the Colorful Bug bookmark. That's a cool order. The second winner was Tawny, and Tawny wanted the Voodoo Doll print. For stickers, she wanted the Have You Seen Me Nessie milk carton, the Lava Lamp kitties, and a blue VW bug. She also wanted the Voodoo Doll sticker set and the VW bug bookmark. The third winner was 81 Angie C. She wanted the Zombie Barista print. For stickers, she's got the Gwenny Summer sticker, the Medusa, the Toad Witch sticker set, the colorful bugs, and the Gwenny magnetic bookmark. The fourth winner was Karen. For stickers, she wanted the Plessy Mermicorn, the Milky Way Shake, Snowball the Dracaterus. She also wanted the Alien Girl print, the Here Lies the Last Page I Read coffin bookmark, and the Plant Monsters sticker set. And last but certainly not least is Jen. Jen wanted the ASL I Love You print. For stickers, she wanted the Honeybee, the Seahorse Specimen, and the Milky Way Shake. Sticker set, she wanted the Colorful Bugs and also the coffin bookmark. So let me say congrats to all of you lovely winners, and thank you again, MJ, our anonymous donor, for sponsoring this big giveaway. Now, I don't want you to fret if you did not win. There were over 310 submissions. That is crazy. There were so many. And let me tell you, I read every single one of them. Yeah, after the 5 winners were chosen, I went through every single email and literally made a tally of every single product that anybody requested. I thought this would be good market research to see exactly what products you guys wanted from my shop. It took me ages. I want to say it was over 8 hours spent going through emails and tallying that many. But I got it done, and now I know where you guys stand. I know what products you're missing. And the good news there is I'm going to be doing a restock for the first time ever. We will have a second summer launch. Now it'll be happening soon. I do, of course, have to make the products first for it. And obviously the giveaway products have priority. I want to get those orders out within like the next week. Mind you, all this while I'm still working on next week's video. There is a lot to do, but I am going to buckle down, work on my video, make some products, and keep your eyes peeled because that launch will be coming. I think I'm also going to do a little short packing up those giveaway orders. I also have to do another short at the start of July because then we will have made it through Pride Month and I get to do my donation for the charity sticker. So yeah, there's going to be a whole mess of content, but yeah. Big restock coming. Keep an eye out for it. I'm super excited, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, goodbye.